Howdy, and welcome back to the Texas Bucket List. You know, back when I was a kid, it seemed like everyone had that friend who had an out-of-this-world treehouse. Somewhere to trade baseball cards, tell jokes, zip line, or just experience life as a kid. Well, today, you can still have that treehouse lifestyle, and this time, it's geared for adults. When it comes to lodging in the Lone Star State, we've seen all sorts of interesting ways to spend the night under the big bright stars of Texas. From see-through plastic bubbles, teepees, top-of-the-line desolate destinations, to yurts you can call your own. While all these locations were unique, there's one thing they didn't have: a view from the trees.
Now you know what I mean when I say that this is adult comfort in a tree.
Oh, this is so cool. Amy Beilharz is the owner of Cypress Valley, a Central Texas hideaway in Spicewood that specializes in shelters that happen to be suspended in century-old cypress trees.
Our whole goal is to get people out in nature, find really unique places that we can share with people, and then provide them something like a treehouse that's so enticing.
Living in the trees, who could have come up with such an idea?
I'm from California originally, and I moved to Austin in 1984.
Wow, you were ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Amy purchased this property back in 1997 and wanted to share its unique Central Texas topography with the world. So in 2005, she opened a zipline adventure course. And according to Amy, it was the first in the continental United States.
It was just a zip line, and then the first year we would do the last tour of the day because our guides would be so tired. We got so popular so fast, and everybody kept asking if they could spend the night in the trees. So that winter we built a tree house.
Today, the tree houses have taken over her property, with 5 different spots to stay on site.
We just decided to refocus our energies on providing people a more deeper experience in nature.
Considering Amy used to work in the technology sector in Austin, she gets a kick out of her more recent venture.
My prior life, I was in high tech and building and designing phones, data communications. And you know, at that time I was looking for ways, this is in the 80s, looking for reasons people would want to use these things, right? And now at Cypress Valley, I'm pretty much giving people a way to stop and get off the screen and enjoy each other.
The seclusion helps. To get to a few of the more private tree houses, a trek across the suspension bridge is required.
We tell people to pack light. You're going to go over a suspension bridge that moves a little. It's, you know, it's part of the adventure. You don't have a hallway and an elevator. This is not your typical hotel. Let's go to Yoki.
Yes, ma'am. Ooh. I feel like Indiana Jones. Whoa, I told you I was going to shake, Amy. It's like T-Rex coming down the bridge.
Oh, it's all part of the adventure. Oh.
You sure did hurry when I got on there. Once safely across, you see why these tree houses are so sought after.
So welcome to Yoki.
Oh my, this is a tree house?
This is a tree house.
Oh.
Not your child's tree house.
No.
That's actually an interesting dilemma, and we've worked with it because everybody does want a tree house in their heart. They like have that childhood dream still, right? So we want to keep it playful, while at the same time, yeah, you want adult creature comforts. You have 2 beautiful ancient cypress trees holding this up. You're fully suspended, 40 feet above a beautiful spring-fed creek, and you just get to hang out in here.
This is awesome.
When you're in a treehouse, you're experiencing the tree, right? You're not just in a hotel box with a pretty landscape. You're really out in nature.
The solitude and silence of being up in the trees makes you feel peacefully alone, yet brings out the childlike instinct of doing something so cool and out of the ordinary.
We don't play very often. We entertain ourselves. We stay busy, but we don't have that real joyful playfulness that we did as a kid. And a treehouse just lets you do that. It's sort of like you're already breaking all the rules. You're up in a tree, and it just opens that part of you back up.
I feel like being in the tree, you sit there and think, my parents are never going to find me in here.
Exactly.
The one thing the tree doesn't have is a bathroom.
So there's no toilets in the trees.
So if you have to go up in the middle of the night, you got to carefully walk out down the tree.
You have to walk across the bridge and into your bathroom, yes.
Now, what percentage of guests do you think actually do that?
All the women. No doubt. So this is Yoki's bathroom with soaking tub, shower, toilet.
I need to bring my wife in. This is beautiful.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Is it safe to just walk across the bridge in the buff to get back to the room? Or?
Nobody else is around.
Nice. Good to know. Good to know. It's not often we show bathrooms on the Texas podcast.
This one's worthy.
Yeah, this is well worth a stop.
If a family experience is more what you're looking for, the Nest Treehouse has a bit more space.
This is our Swiss family treehouse. You've got a kitchen down here, you've got a living room and 2 bedrooms over there, and then all these nooks and crannies.
This experience is all about being one with the trees and having a tree all to yourself. A unique feeling that only a few kids get to experience with their own treehouse. But now, everyone can get that feeling of having your own private hideaway.
I think it gives adults a free pass to actually start to find that part of themselves again.
We're taking Texas to the country.
The Texas Bucket List is brought to you by Simmons Bank, where the spirit of Texas lives on. Slovacek's, you'll love our sausage. And Dairy Queen, that's what I like about Texas.